Hello, you guys, and welcome. Aries, I am so happy to have you here. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Lorianne, and we are going to take a look through the tarot at whatever is coming your way. Changes are taking place. Like I said in the introduction, and I myself am going through changes, traveling, looking for a new location for myself and my puppy, who is very mad at me, by the way, my golden retriever, Captain Lovebug. So we're going to take a look at whatever messages are meant for you during this transitional period of time. This will be throughout the entire month of August, rolling into the first week of September. And I will pull one card from here and two others to go with each zodiac sign. So let's see what's coming your way. Whatever advice it is that they want you to know to help you, not hurt you, but grow you. The card that came out for you, Aries, is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about making sure that you are analyzing everything around you. As you make life changes, you have to reflect on which direction to go. In order to do that, we have to be able to see what you invested in your education, your skill set, your financial security, your job, your career, your family, and most of all, yourself. And yes, this does include love as well. Pentacles include everything on the material plane. So look and analyze everything in your life so that you can make the right decision for you. All right, now I'm going to pull a card for you. Now, please forgive me. Some of these Captain Lovebug initiated for you guys. I might have pulled it upside down. I think they're upside down. So they may have a little tear on them. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched over by the angels. And this is a beautiful card because you may even be making a decision whether you are taking an animal, a pet with you. For some of you, this might be moving into a career that has to do with animals. It could be science, where you are studying biology and looking at the animals themselves. You're going to know how that resonates with you, Aries. Whatever it is, you have amazing stuff coming after you analyze what's going on. And the final is don't doubt. Do not doubt what is happening for you. The universe works in a special way. The universe will clear out things for us. If we don't do it, and it is meant to be, it will clear it out for us. And that's what a lot of us are going through right now, that feeling of being alone, the feeling that we've missed something. And you haven't missed it. You just need to take one more look in order to make that decision. So Aries, I hope that helps you. And we're going to move on to the zodiac sign of Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising. Whatever this is in your life that is keeping you stuck and chained in your own transformational energy. Changes are going to take place whether you do it or whether the universe does it or the world is going to do it for us. Somehow, some way, those changes are going to happen. So this is a time for you to be able to come out of that prison that you may be feeling in. Now, that doesn't mean that you aren't financially secure or secure in your life, because we're talking about you, Taurus. You usually are very happy in your home environment. So this is about new growth, new opportunity, and a feeling of freedom that you may have not had in quite some time. We have the Two of Pentacles, and this is all about balancing. Balancing your time, balancing your energy, balancing your finances, balancing everything in your life. When we see the water in the background, that's your emotions. So make sure that you're paying to your emotional bodies inside of you. Your emotional bodies have a lot to do. They directly connect to the mental bodies, the thoughts that you think and the feelings that are going on. If we're out of balance, those thoughts and feelings will dominate over your earthly energy, and we don't want that to happen. So as you move forward, Taurus, this is about you actually being able to balance out everything around you. Some of you, this could be balancing your family, your career, not knowing what direction, but feeling pulled, even tugged into something new that may be I just traveled. I'm acclimating to New York. I'm in New York right now. For the next couple months, I'm staying here, and I will be conducting a live event in September, so I'm here now. Okay, let's see what they want you to know, my darlings. We have the card of Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits from us taking care of ourselves. So take care of yourself, Taurus. When you nurture yourself and you make sure that you're hydrated. Right now, you know, over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been so dehydrated. Going from Colorado to New York, the hydration is it's starting to come back, and I like that. And that's what we want you to do. Make sure that you're feeding your mind with good nutrient information. Make sure you're feeding your body with absolute vitamins and minerals that are good for your body, reducing the chemicals and so on. Keeping yourself in balance is going to be important. They coincide with each other. And it is going to be very important for you to have this. You're literally going to end a cycle. So this is about rocking and flowing while you go through the end of something and to a new beginning. Like I'm saying, change is taking place, and this card represents change. It doesn't mean a death of a literal death of a person, but it can mean the death of who you were and the habits that you had, the people that you chose to be around. But this is about transformation. The ending is taking place, and it's going to open a window for you to jump. Pay attention to your body and be ready. Stay in balance, because you're going to know when this happens, and it's going to happen that quick. And that's how fast we make changes. So I hope that helps you, Taurus. And on to the beautiful sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing well. The friend that I am staying with in New York is a Gemini, and I just love her. I have a daughter who's a Gemini as well, and they are not alike. They're very different. So we're going to take a look at you, Gemini, and what's going on in your life. Changes are taking place. You have the sign of Aquarius on the bottom of the deck. Now, this is saying, Gemini, you're going to be granted a wish. This is something that you truly have wanted for a very long time, and I'm picking up for you guys, it was 7-10 years for the sign of Gemini. Now, this could be reconciling with an actual Aquarian, but for the majority of you, and you may have Aqua in your chart, but when we stand up for ourselves and we become authentic, and that's what the sign of Aquarius is about, truth and transparency. It's about being authentic in our own core being. And when you do this, that wish that you want is going to come in. That's the change that's headed your way. So let's see what they want our gem babies to do. Hold on one second. Yeah, I've been traveling, and it's amazing. I saw some incredible things along the way, and we're going to share that with you, including I'm going to Manhattan, and I am going to go lobster diving very soon. So we'll be sharing a lot of things with you while I'm here in New York. We have the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is about balance. But this is about equal reciprocity. If you are an overgiver, it's time for you to understand that you only give to the people that are going to give back to you. When we're on a right path, and a lot of you know this, when we're on our right path, things just kind of happen. They roll into place. But that doesn't mean that we're doing exactly what we're supposed to do. So we may find ourselves overgiving. If you're a tarot reader, you're probably overgiving your time and energy and not getting a whole lot back over the last year, or been affected by it. Now, some have, some haven't. It doesn't mean everyone. Whatever part of your life, okay, it doesn't matter what you do, it matters that you give to the right people. You exert the right amount of energy, and that way you can help heal yourself. And for some of you, this is healing your own body. I feel that some of you have been out of balance when it comes to overgiving, and I'm seeing 3-5 years, but that could actually be a lifetime for a lot of us, right? I'm not a Gemini, but I mean a lot of people overall in general. But for you, Gemini, this is learning and making sure that when you move forward and you're helping somebody, they're going to help you back. Establishing a contract, making sure that they do a little bit as you do a little bit, equal. Not doing everything all up front, because if you do everything all up front, you're going to get kicked in the butt. Making sure that they contribute and follow your gut on whoever you're dealing with. So Merlina is here, and Merlina, let me get my glasses. I'm still tired. I mean, it was an incredible trip, and I'll be sharing all that with you through YouTube and through my new TikTok account. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do your research or seek expert advice before making a decision so that you can make the right choice for you, Gemini. This is about making a balanced decision because you are going to pick a path in your life, and the path that you want is that beautiful star card on the bottom of the, oh, it's gone, but we have the Ace of Swords there. So is that applicable? If you have air in your chart, which you do, Gemini, or you're dealing with an air sign, it is applicable. This is a decision that's going to start a new path for you, a new beginning. So make sure that you do your research before you give to somebody. Make sure that you trust your own gut on whether you give to this individual or this situation. It may be a job for some of you and not an actual person. Whatever it is, we're going to pull a card for you for your advice. You have 2 cards. And the first one is all about grief. In order to move forward, in order to balance our life out, we have to go through the stages of grief with each and every situation that has hurt us in our life. And that's the journey you're in. That's what the soulmate twin flame, the twin flame triggers us to the negative side. But that connection, the soul connection, opens up our energetic flow. And we start feeling alive again. And when we do, we start seeing things that hurt us, people that hurt us, situations that really brought us into a negative, over-giving place where we can see and really reflect on everything we've done. Once we go through the grieving stages, we'll put ourselves back into balance, and walla bing, walla bang, you're finally going to feel this sense of freedom. Now, it may be actually even relocating yourself, where you're letting go of whatever you're putting too much money into, but the grieving is about letting go. So, Gemini, I hope that helps you, and we're moving on to the zodiac sign of Cancer. Hello, Cancer. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Give me one moment while I get these ready for you. This is for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. And we are going to look at whatever it is that is needed for you to hear as you move forward. Some of you are completely out of balance. You might be feeling flimsy, that's what I want to see. It was like whimsical. No, that's not it. Flimsy. You might be feeling a little flimsy, and what I mean by that, you might have some weak muscles. Your mental fatigue might be really heightened right now, because as we make changes, we're going to have adversities, and that's what that traveling that I'm doing when I'm doing those videos, I'm going to show you the adversities that lead to the victory, and how we can get through them just in everyday life. So for you, my beautiful Cancers, we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is an offer. This is information coming in, a person coming in, an offer. Something is arriving to you that's going to grow your personal confidence. This is a beautiful energy. It could be an actual job offer or a person. Whatever it is, this information, this message, this text message, you are gaining a sense of, I'm hearing the word enlightenment that's coming through the message for you over the next several weeks. Do your research. While you're researching one thing, you might see something float across your screen that's going to lead you into a different direction. And let's be honest, a lot of you found me in that same process. So now I'm helping you. So trust this process for you. This is for you. So let's look at Cancer, whatever it is they want you to know. They above your guides, your angels, and the universal messages for you. We have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Now you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in your chart. You may have that, or you're dealing with somebody like that. For a lot of you, you are an actual healer, and I feel you know that, but you may not understand what you truly have. What is it you have and how to use it? And that's where I come in. That's where a lot of people like me come in with that information to help you out. Check out my website. You may find something on there if that's your case. Whatever it is, it's about healing. So this may be healing your mental, immobile abilities to create and move forward. So that's what I just heard for you guys. I might have to listen to that again. All right, let's see what they want you to know. As we gain that information and knowing, we're moving into a new world. And that new world means you need to be unique. You need to be dynamic in whatever it is you do. I'm not a tarot reader, but I certainly can do that for you. And some of you may be doing something not in your full capacity, whether it's in the healing industry or not. And that may be that may also include healthcare, psychiatric care, and securities. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. So if you have that, if that is your career line, you might want to take a look at how you're dealing with somebody in that. Now, I shuffled, and you see they fall out on their own, and we got doubt. Do not doubt what you're creating. With this with this Page of Swords, you have the ability to take your idea and turn it into something in the material world. That is reaching forward, up, and ascending beyond what is right in front of us. And when we do that, oh my gosh, we'll soar. We will soar. So make sure that you're paying attention to the information that's coming in around you, because you're going to be able to use a piece of that to move forward. So on to the sign of Leo, and welcome, Leo. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's do this. I have to mark it down so you guys can see whatever I am posting for you. My goal is to try and make sure I get those little notes. Now, the timestamp on it. Now, I put the timestamps in the description box below. So if you ever are looking for it, it should be there. It should be there. Leos, my beautiful Leos. You know, Leos, you've got this energy around you. See, you've got two cards. It's not that one, it's this one. And this should probably, I bet this was on the bottom of the deck. This is the card about inner wisdom, inner knowledge, and you have everything inside of you when it comes to creating changes and making the right decisions. You already know what it is you seek. This is what I would call the seeker. The seeker's looking for information, but with them has the age and the wisdom, the knowledge of somebody who is mature, of a soul that has evolved over and over and over. You might feel as though this is your last time here on earth. You know how people say that. You have the Sun card, and you may very well be correct. Not only is this the Sun card about having everything on the material plane, Leo, it also represents Leo. Some of you are getting ready to make some important decisions that is going to lead you to abundance and prosperity in a way you never dreamed of. This is being granted from the universal flow of energy, everything that's going to help you walk this path that is so difficult to walk. Because as we make changes, and even if they're positive for us, we will be hit over and over with adversities. How are you going to handle it? What are you going to do with it? And this is saying you have all the wisdom and knowledge. Do not fear whatever changes you are getting ready to make, or the changes you have just implemented. And I'm talking about the last week of July into this time. What is today? The 4th of August. So that's very lovely energy. The Sun card, this is about your inner child coming out, Leo. And when our inner child comes out, we can make magic happen. But we have to bring that youthful, beautiful, you know, the giggly, that inner child must come back out to do this. And you're getting ready to do it. It's if you don't make the change, Leo, I assure you, the universe is going to move that flow. They're going to turn the energy around, and the changes are going to happen around you. They're going to happen for you, but there may be more adversities along the way if we don't listen. You have the card of Crystal, and Crystal is saying have faith and hope, Leo, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot see yet. I love this card because this is about exactly what I'm saying, bringing in this amazing idea once we bring back our inner child. You're going to do this. Some of you are getting the closure that you need, actually going to get the closure you need. That's what I heard, the closure you need in order to move forward, Leo. Now, I'm going to put this back in. For some reason, this is coming out with every single zodiac sign. No matter whether I shuffle it, I bury it, it comes out of the deck. So for each zodiac sign, I am going to say that they want every single one of us to know, do not doubt what you already know inside. You already know what's going to lead you to prosperity. You already know what to do. So have faith and hope, and do not doubt this situation, because you are on the right path. So Leo, I hope that helps you. And on to the beautiful sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgos. I hope you are doing well and everything is going to be all right. I feel a lot of you are cleansing right now. If you're not cleansing because of pain, you're doing a final cleanse. You may have really been impacted by this last moon that just came through, the buck moon. We have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some of you are mourning the loss or the gain of a relationship, a partnership. Now that partnership may very well be in work and career. It doesn't have to be romance. Whatever it is, even if it's romantic, it's about having that telepathic connection. The ability, you feel the connection to this situation. There he is. Oop, there he is. The King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. But Virgo, this is about having control over your situation. Making sure that you are in control without being controlling. The King of Wands is amazing because the King of Wands takes that charisma and charm and is able to make things happen through that passion that's inside of him. This is you being lit up in a way you haven't been lit up, and you're going to move forward. Some of you, this is your actual soul purpose is getting ready to start, and you can feel it. You know what I'm talking about. You've been watching that little cup, looking for the signs, the synchronicities, and they are on the way. Now, it doesn't mean that you were sitting there being bratty, but it could mean that you're dealing with a person who was. Either which way, somebody is getting up. Somebody gained by sitting in this meditative form, by actually focusing on what they couldn't see, seeing beyond what's right in front of them. This person sees way past what we see in a regular world. This is what we look at, and they're looking up here. The heaven is sending down these little cups with wings on it for you to help you in this transitional period, Virgo. Now, oops, let's put it here. He's not upside down. I don't want anybody to think he's upside down. That's upright, babies. That's upright. That means you've got it going on. So let's see what the guides and angels want you to know along the way. Sorry, I'm a little bland. I am still tired, but I wanted to make sure I listen to my guides and do the readings as I am meant to. All right, now some of you, this is an actual partnership going to be created. We have Daniel, and Daniel is about marriage. If this is a romantic situation, this is getting remarried to a person that you love and falling in love all over again, holding on for the right one for you, whoever this King of Wands may be. But for the majority of you, this is you being ready to understand, I will marry the right person, I will commit to the right person or company. You are being guided and you can feel them. Some of you may feel them in the back of you, right in the back of you, back here in the shoulder blade area. You may feel the beautiful push of love and light, and they are going to be there for you. So the additional message that comes out for you is the card of loneliness, and that might be that weeping that I heard. Loneliness. That doesn't mean we're going to take a person who's negative, although some of us do. We get so lonely, we grasp onto the wrong person because we're so filled with emptiness that we don't recognize if they're right for us. If you are dealing with a person that made you go into a self-reflection mode, that person is getting ready to come in. You may have felt the loss of them, the loneliness without them. Not having that job, that career opportunity, it will be coming through. Sorry, that's Captain Lovebug. He doesn't know all the new noises. So listen to your guides and your angels, and you're going to do great. Thank you for watching.